Good morning. Just stopped at McCoy's. See that place right there. Had to go get a 3/4 90 and a 1-inch threaded to 3/4 because the supply line for the pump, that little hose part, in the heat gets warmed up, ends up collapsing and suffocating the pump, not giving it enough water. So we're just going to hard line it. And I had to go get fuel, or I still have to go get fuel for the equipment. So I was passing McCoy's anyway. And then my job is past my house. So I told my mom, if you can feed the dogs, I can go scrap that piece and get it fixed up. So got the piece. Now we're gonna run and go get fuel for everything, and then go get it fixed up, and then go to work. Out here getting fuel, getting ready to fill that up. The tank for the equipment diesel only needed 20 gallons, which is nice, saves me some money. So I'm filling up the truck tank and then this one as well. Well, I'm glad I filled up the truck because they haven't updated their pricing yet. QT down the road, diesel right now is about $3.19. Here on road, it is $2.76. Now that's what we call savings. For 83 gallons of on road, 32 off road, and a half gallon of def, and that was $50? No. That was $50. Good Lord, I forgot how expensive those things were. It's only would have been $300. I bought a 50 gallon of premix Prance, $50. Wow, that's expensive. Such is life. Either way, I've only spent $360, so not bad at all to fill up the truck, all than the big tank on it. So now we're gonna go back home and hook this up. There we got Kyle maintaining one of our properties. That is the post office. We got that account. We're trying to get it for about a year, and then finally, I think he just went in there and said, "Listen, I want to cut the grass. Let's make this happen." And it happened. So we got that. Probably in town another 5 or 6 commercial accounts. We really don't do residential anymore, just because residential mowing. Guys who do that as a career full time, I don't know how you do it. I ran two crews, 7-man in total, so 3 and 4, I believe, was a split up. But just dealing with the clients, it would rain, and then I have clients, stop raining 10 minutes ago, come cut my grass. It rained, don't come for a month. It just ridiculous. So I'm glad we got out of that. It was a lot more office work than I wanted to give. So now we do commercial. Commercial a lot easier. And show up, get it done twice a month, we're good to go. Simple as that. It's all fixed. Just hardlined it so that basically what's happening was the old hose and the sun was warming up, and when you turn on it would constrict right about there. Now with the hard line, that won't be an issue. We won't have any constriction issues going this way because this is pushing out, as well as this is pushing out, feeding the tank. So we should have to do no more adjustments to this. It should work, no problem. And we get more than enough coverage, which is awesome. Corn's coming in really good. I have no idea what pretty much anything. I'm getting wet. I have no idea what anything else is here, but corn's looking good. I think we have tomatoes over there. At the job site, I forgot my headphones. Luckily, I kept these in the car. They don't play any speaker, but to protect my ears, the biggest reason. What are we doing today? Nothing real crazy. We're gonna rip those out, drag them over here and mulch them. That'll take about 5 minutes. We're cutting this tree down. That'll take about 5 minutes. Got some handwork to do. Got to clean up these trees around this telephone pole right here, and then coming along this side, we are going to clean up this shrubbery right here. There was a lot more, but luckily they had someone else come through because it's been a minute since I've been here, which is awesome. So I'm gonna come through, chainsaw right now, cut down all this shrubbery as well as that over there, kind of clean that up. I'll probably come back with a weed whacker tomorrow and do that. Taking down this little tree and that little tree, and then the bulk of the work is right here. Basically, pretty simple. Popping out all these stumps, and then any rock and then just basically grading it out. I'll like this thing of rock I'll take, and then whatnot. So I'm not actively taking all the rocks, but if the rocks pop out, I'll take them. So today's just going to be cutting, mulching, getting all that done. That won't honestly take that long, and then I think I'm gonna run home and grab the dump trailer and maybe make a run today to the facility and see if I can knock this out today. Maybe, but first things first, let's put this tree down. Things are going good and on track. Wow, I gotta get that AC cleaned out. It's cooler outside than it is in the machine. I'm sure just the condenser's clogged up. What do we got? This pile's all haul off. We're gonna go grab the dump trailer. Actually, we're gonna put the bumper pull back here and then go grab the dump trailer and get this hauled off. Right on schedule, pretty much. All the rocks are nice and picked up. Stumps are over there, rocks over here. It's probably gonna be 2-3 loads of rock. It's not the biggest deal in the world, just a little more than I was anticipating. We're still looking at 1 load to the recycling center for that. That is fighting me. I'm most likely just gonna have to cut it at like an angle, because if I'm gonna rip that out, I'm gonna end up taking that shed with it. Don't want to do that. And there was one more. Yeah, there's 2. There's a stump right there and there. So close to the fence. If I rip it out, I'm taking the fence with it. Just gonna cut it. And then we have this stuff right here. Pretty much all this is gonna get mulched except like that real big section and some thick sections over there. So plan is to put the truck up here, go with the dump trailer, come back, load up everything I can with the dump trailer, and then maybe not. I lied, because the mulcher is already on the machine. We're gonna do that, come back, mulch all this, then swap and load everything up. That way I don't have to keep swapping buckets. And yeah, cut those few stumps, finish ripping this out because rock was in the way, clean that up. The stump stays, just the stuff I cut, clean that up. Yeah, I think we'll get a lot done, and then tomorrow morning, if everything goes well, first thing we'll go to the recycling center and get rid of all the brush. It is definitely summer. 104. You gotta love it. Hottest I've ever seen on that little thing right there. 132. Of course, I wasn't driving and it was in the sun, but still, that's hot. Blinky, blinky. I know the blinkies on the truck already work, so there's no point testing those out. Back to the job site. All loaded up. Got everything in one pile or one haul off, which is for the brush facility. So all the stumps are in there. These big pieces are in there. I mulched down just the stuff that's kind of attached to this. That thing was getting pretty hot. I don't blame it. I need to clean out the radiators. That's like 104, 105 right now. So it has the right to get a little warm. But done for today. Gonna go ahead and go home. And then first thing in the morning, we're dropping that off. As you can see, I'm not in the shop putting the puppy dogs away. My brother was going to the shop, or going to his camper, which is past the shop, so he put them away for me. I just finished up editing videos, and that is all. Good night.